Good afternoon, guys. This is Fletch from FletchesCards.com. Back with another video. Just wanted to talk about rotation again. I know I keep mentioning it in the shorts, but Pokemon rotation is really going to mess up your deck. It's coming for you. There's nothing you can do about it. Prepare your deck. Battle Cage, Battle Cage, Battle Cage, Battle Cage. I keep saying it. That's the one that's going to help you out going forward. But I wanted to give you a brief overview and give you my top 10 of cards that are leaving Pokemon, and this is going to happen at the end of March, so you have to be ready. My number one card is Iono. Iono is the best disruption card in a long time. So what you're going to do is you're going to discard your hand. You're going to draw as many cards as prize cards that you have. Hopefully you still have 6, kind of like a Lily's Determination. You're going to get a lot of cards back, but you're always going to get whatever number prize cards you have left. So hopefully, in addition, after you've pulled your cards, your opponent has to discard their hand. If you're behind on prize cards, well, guess what? Now they're going to pull a smaller amount. I love Iono. I play Iono in every single deck, every incarnation that I've ever made. I have Iono, along with our number 10 card here, but we'll get back to that. Number 2 is Gardevoir EX. Gardevoir EX has probably been the number one deck for a long time. I mean, it's kind of been between Gardevoir, Golden Go, and the Dragapult, but we'll talk about those later. So Gardevoir EX accelerates Psychic Energy with Psychic Embrace. It's going to pull energy, and it also adds damage counters. These damage counters get moved around later. If you have a Gardevoir EX deck, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Number 3, Golden Go EX. Man, I can't stand playing against Golden Go. The Make It Rain ability is going to hit you for 50 for every energy that's in the hand. You don't know how many cards, energy cards are in their hand. You know how many cards, roughly, but how many energies, you just never know. The coin bonus is great too, lets them draw cards every turn. When I see Golden Go EX, I'm usually backing out of the match. I usually play TCG live on the phone, but I'm backing out. I don't want to play against it. My number 4 card, Squawkabilly EX. The Squawk and Seize, if you're going first, it's great, but even if you're not, on your first turn, you can discard your hand and get a whole fresh new hand. The only downside is you're discarding your hand, not just shuffling it in like I know, but you can reset your entire game. A lot of times your game is made based on that first hand. Squawkabilly EX is definitely going to be missed. My 5th card is Countercatcher. Countercatcher is great if you fall behind. It's kind of like a boss's orders, but it's an item card. So if you're behind on prize cards, it's going to allow you to force your opponent to basically gust. They're going to have to switch their active Pokemon. It's great. It will really piss you off if you're playing against someone. You get ahead a little bit and then Countercatcher comes out. My number 6 card is Charizard EX. You really don't have to say too much about Charizard. It's got the Inferno Rain. It's going to get 3 basic fire energies to anybody on the board when it first comes out, which is great. And then the fact that Charizard gets stronger as you go along, 180 plus 30 for any of the prize cards that your opponent has taken. Nothing worse than getting ahead in prize cards and they bring out that Charizard EX and just slam the crap out of you. I've lost a lot of games to Charizard EX. I have beat it, but definitely it's been a strong contender. Number 7, Roaring Moon EX. I used to play a Roaring Moon EX deck with Janine's Secret Art. You could basically KO anybody on your second turn if the cards fall right. Janine would bring out 2 Darkness Energy. All you have to do is put 1 on and then play Janine your second turn. You're going to do the Frenzied Gouge. Frenzied Gouge knocks any opponent out. Yes, it does 200 damage to you, but I usually have the Hero's Cape on, which gives me an extra 100, so I'm usually okay. That is my A-spec of choice. I know a lot of people play something different, but that is the one that I personally play all the time. But yeah, I get a lot of second turn KOs with Roaring Moon. My number 8 card, Pidgeot EX. It's used a lot in Charizard decks. It's actually used in a lot of decks. What it's going to do, the quick search ability is going to allow you to pull any card you want. I mean, it's plain and simple. Any card you want. Who wouldn't love that ability? I don't understand why you don't play that card. Why every deck doesn't play that card. Who doesn't want to be able to pull that card? But it's going. I don't know what you're going to use now. I do, but that's for a future video. Okay, number 9 is Technical Machine De-Evolution. Just another disruption card that's super popular. If you evolve and I can take you down, I know it just goes right back into your hands, so you can just play it again the next time. But a lot of times once you get damage on, if I can de-evolution you, or de-evolve you, if you prefer to use actual words, if I can devolve you down, that damage that's on there now counts towards the devolved Pokemon. So a lot of times you put some damage on, let's say the Charizard, you devolve it, and then all of a sudden that damage now counts on the lower ranked Pokemon, and then you get a cheap knockout, which is great because then they have to start the evolution line all over again. Number 10. My number 10 was really interesting because I thought there was a chance that number 10 could have been in my top 3 or 4. Personally, as far as the meta, it's not really probably in a lot of top 10s, but Arven. I love Arven. Not just for Arven's Pokemon, but also I play Arven all the time as a supporter of choice. It gives you an item and a tool. In the current game, I use it a lot to pull the Mega Signal, and I can evolve or get a Mega pretty quickly. A lot of times, just for playability, you bring in the Mega Genghis Khan so that you can just start drawing cards. I also use it to pull my Hero's Cape. Nothing better than getting an extra 100 hit points on anything that you have. Guys, that's my top 10. Just a quick review. Ino, Gardevoir, Golden Go, Squawkabilly, Counter Catcher, Charizard, Roaring Moon, Pidgeot, De-Evolution, and Arven. I'm sure you disagree, and that's fine. Let me know. Let me know how horrible this video is. Let me know how horrible FletchesCards.com is. Some of you have already told me I've made improvements based on what you've said, and some of you, I really just don't care what you have to say. But guys, if you like, comment, subscribe, that's great. If not, that's fine too. Go visit my site, FletchesCards.com. Buy all you want, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love you.